Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Women Locked Up Before and After. Today we're going to be talking about some really shady things going on in the county jail here. Anyway, let's get started. I made this title, What Women Are Smoking in Jail and How, because of what I'm about to tell you. Okay, well, it starts out like this. People are literally smoking grass. They're smoking what they call rapid weed. They're smoking orange pills. The only way you can get orange pills is from the oranges, and you only get oranges if you're a diabetic or whatever, or pregnant if you're pregnant. But okay, anyway, I just said rabbit weed. I'm not sound retarded, but that's what they call it here, rabbit weed. It's a certain kind of cloverish looking, hairy looking grass or weed that grows out of the ground. And the women literally pick that up, grab it up out of the ground as much as they can when the officers are not watching, because there's been several people who got put in the hole, slammer, max, whatever you want. Not really max. Jail don't have a max. But anyway, these women will smoke whatever they can because they're trying to, I guess they think it's going to help their craving, and obviously it does, because they even smoke green beans, peas. They tried to smoke greens before. I think they said we didn't really get greens as much in jail as you get greens in prison. Yes, I have to sit there and watched them. I mean, I'm sorry, it's just amazing. I can't believe I've never seen anybody do that before. They're like, what do you mean? And I'm like, I've never seen nobody smoke orange pills, or what do you say that's called again? And they'll be like, rabbit weed. I'm like, is that like a jail thing, or is that what it's really called? They're like, it's a jail thing. I'm like a retard. But anyway, I don't like to use that word, I'm sorry, but retard, whatever. The rabbit weed, they just kind of, okay, I'm sure if anybody's ever seen anybody mess with weed, like they break it up before they roll it up or whatever, put it in the little thing. We didn't have rolling papers or whatever, so they would use the state tissue. I had several people offer me to smoke grass with them one time. I was like, no, I think I'll just pass on that one. Like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure, fine. It's okay. And they went there and smoked the grass in the bathroom. Every time they smoked anything, even if they got tobacco from somewhere, they would smoke it in the bathroom. Because in jail, that's where kind of like the blind spot was, just a little bit, and you can kind of see down the hall from a reflection in the window to see if somebody was coming. And sometimes someone would actually be watching for whoever's in the bathroom smoking or whatever. But anyway, then I had another person ask me if I wanted to smoke some of the rabbit weed, and I was like, that's okay. Now, when somebody was burning the rabbit weed, it almost smelled like real weed when it was burning. Yeah, I think the next one would be what? The orange pills. The orange pills took the longest to do of all. I mean, I seen these women literally it's like 2 or 3 steps, but they literally would peel just the orange part, like not all of the, and you know how there's a hard part under the orange, the color orange. I don't know if you don't sound retarded when I'm saying that, but okay, it's orange around the orange, and then there's the actual peel under that orange part. Okay, then there's the orange, of course, duh, not in fruit class here. It would take most of what they could, but they take less of that real thick stuff, but most of the skin part, like the orange skin peel or whatever. And anyway, they would take that and literally, I mean, it would take them pretty much all day, the people who was doing it for them. But they already had some from the time before, which, I mean, they just let it add up, whatever. until they had what they needed to smoke. But of course, they always had to keep it put up somewhere or hid because of the shakedowns and everything, because you can get in trouble for that. They know what you're doing with that when they see it, especially when they see the microwave all burn up. After they take it all apart and everything, they put it in the microwave. I don't know how long they put it in there because I never watched all that. Put it in the microwave and they let it get hard, so hard or crunchy or whatever. And when it gets done, they use those, the cheese cups they get on canteen in prison or in jail. It's like the cup, about like that, and about that round. They would use that thing and use the bottom of it and smash it and smash it and smash it all day long. That's what they'd be doing. You can hear it, and it's so annoying because it's already loud in there with the TV and everything else, and you can hear that crunching all day long with the orange, just constantly sitting there crunching. Anyway, that was the last step. After they get done crushing it, that's when they would literally put it in the paper, which is the state paper from the roll of toilet paper, and they roll it up and they would say, "Anybody gonna smoke?" And they go to the bathroom and they go smoke. Crazy, but they did. They smoked orange pills, all this stuff, and I was told, excuse me, by different people that they definitely have smoked banana peels and all that stuff too. I've heard about banana peels back in the day. They said something about it's kind of like weed or something. I don't know. Anyway, what was that? Oh yeah, on how they smoked it. This would be probably something for somebody who's going to jail and smokes and would need to know how to do it, because if somebody else lights it for you in jail or prison, you best believe they're going to be wanting to smoke with you if it's tobacco or whatever, especially tobacco. But I'm just saying that's a good pointer right there, so I'm letting you know about that pointer, because they will be wanting to smoke with you if they light it for you. Just let you know. If you know how to light it yourself, you don't have to worry about that. But they will take 2 pieces of some kind of aluminum, but the women in there would use a piece of a razor out of a shaver, whatever, but they only give those out every so often, which we call suicide blades, because they could nick and cut you so bad you bleed. Every time anybody would shave, they would have like blood running down their legs and everything, because they were so cheap. They're state razors, that's just the way it goes. Anyway, they would, like I said, they would stick that razor in there. Take 1 square of a piece of toilet paper, or 2 squares actually, be easier, and put it on top of that, and stick it in the microwave. And sometimes it takes about a minute to start arcing and catch on fire, but the microwave will literally go meh, meh, like it's gonna blow up, and you see it sparking. But you've got to let it spark enough to light that paper, and it does it pretty quick. But yeah, that's how they lit their cigarettes. So anyway, that's my thing today on talking about smoking in jail. They smoke almost everything. Tobacco is very scarce. I wanted to share this with y'all. I hope y'all watched the whole thing, because this was something I wanted to talk to y'all about, and I thought was really interesting. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all got something out of this. The ones that are, if you happen to be going to jail or prison anytime soon, especially prison, that's the main thing. Oh yeah, and I wanted to add another thing real quick that I forgot all about, is the coffee grounds. People would smoke coffee grounds too. I'm sure everybody's heard that before and probably have done it before, but yes, they would smoke coffee grounds. And something very major that I have to say that is about to burst out of me if I don't say it. It's really gross. But the girl that I was talking about, that I was supposed to say something about, she literally had a girl go to the bathroom with her, and she would literally stand on her head. I know this is gross, but I have to let this out because this is like crazy. I saw a girl walk over there with her to the shower, and she blocked the shower with a sheet, and while the other girl was in there, you could tell she was standing on her feet she was standing on her hands because her feet were in the air, but obviously this was a high for her. but she had this girl take the end. Okay, she only had a part of a pen, not like this one, of course. It's the ones you get on commissary, the plain kind of see-through black or gray or whatever they are, and she had it empty, just a plain empty. It was like a little tube or whatever. But she would use that right there, and she would literally get another female now to pour the copy down in there and into her butt hole. Yes, this girl was crazy. She was always trying to find a way to get high. I'm sorry, I just had to add that because that's just crazy. I'm sorry, I had to add it. That's for sure. So anyway, please like, share, and subscribe. If you haven't already, please hit that notification bell. My PayPal link is below if anybody decides to donate or anything. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And peace and love, y'all. Bye.